another point where I'm saying a Trump appointee affecting black lives. Down there in Louisiana, they had a Title Nine, not is a Injustice Act where the EPA had an injunction to where there's a town in Louisiana called Cancer Valley.
Mm-hmm.
It's where a lot of black folks been getting the highest rate of cancer around the country.
Yeah, we discussed that on the last show.
Exactly. So the judge in that case stopped the EPA ruling on that, meaning the companies can go right back doing what they're doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Much.
So here we are. We got another Trump appointee, U.S. district judge down in Louisiana, and it's a proven fact that this town, black town, is being poisoned by the company that's dumping pollution in and around the town, and they have the highest cancer rate in the country. And you don't even know how many other towns and cities would be affected by that outside of black towns, now white towns as well. Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing that y'all don't understand about these governments. Some of these government entities that's in place to protect the average person. Because if you don't, then these companies come in your backyard. Some of y'all work for these companies. Y'all dispose of the damn chemicals in the river. It gets in the groundwater. Your kids, your farm animals, all of the above drink that shit, and then you come away and finding out why cancer is popping up and you dying from cancer.
Yeah.
So just keep that shit in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that happened, on Thursday? A federal judge on Thursday blocked the Environmental Protection Agency from considering disparate environmental harms in Louisiana in the enforcement of Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, making permanent a temporary hold he issued in January. So that's what this is in reference to. So basically, it looks like the EPA had put a halt to some of the pollution that was going on in Cancer Alley, a predominantly black and low-income section of Louisiana that is a hub of petrochemical production, and it has a disproportionate high cancer rate relative to the country at large. So I guess a lot of people were fighting to get a hold to the production of chemicals in those areas to halt cancer, and the judge blocked that hold that they had, allowing these companies to continue creating and using their dangerous chemicals. So it looks like the people in Cancer Alley are getting screwed over by the government.
Yeah, getting poisoned. Continue being poisoned.
Continue to be poisoned.
And probably would die and will, or health problems from the rest of their life and generations on out. You know, so again, this is not only in black communities, it's also in white communities.
Yeah,
white
low-income white communities.
Exactly. So we try to explain to you people, right? And when I say you people, I mean in people who just don't want to hear the truth. We understand you can vote for whoever you want to, right? That's your right. But you got to look at facts where it lies at. Facts is where they are. You know what I'm saying? Without government entities in place, you have a lot of places where people were getting sick, and you don't have nobody to protect you. Then on top of that, you lose money because if you're sick, you can't go to work, you can't take care of your family. What if your kids had to go in the hospital and stuff like that? It's countless of unnamed things that you just imagine that no one should have to go through, but people in different towns all across this country are actually going through. So these safeguards are in place to protect you and your family. But the problem is, if you don't get the correct information, you listen to Fox, and all they doing is give you scare tactics and stuff like that. You're not willing to listen to what's going on. Because Clinton did say something the night he was in on the DNC. He was like, "Hey, listen, go meet your friends, family, those who oppose the Democrat, and it's cool. Y'all can. It's okay to agree to disagree, but be civil with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have a talk with them, have a discussion, and everything. And the thing about it is, again, if you saw, I've seen both of the conventions. You know what I'm saying? And it's a clear stark trash. And I always say this as a black voter, right? I'm an independent voter, and I do, and it's like that by design, because if you automatically attach to one party, right, they don't have to talk to you; they talk at you. You feel what I'm saying? So, me as a black independent voter, it makes my voter twice as valuable. So now, you were saying, well, son, what you going with this? Where I'm going with this is, as black voters or minority voters, if you want your vote to really hold power, because if you're not white, you ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? So let's just keep that in mind. So if you're not white, which, you know, they vote, they got the money, the power and everything, you feel what I'm saying? All the rest of marginalized voters, you should be independent. It makes your voting block just that much powerful. You feel what I'm saying? Because remember, coalitions here. When we got to win the presidency, you need a coalition. You got the black vote. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine the black vote all become independents. As me, as a male black voter, it became twice as powerful. If you're a black woman, your vote become 3 times as powerful.
Yeah. Makes all the sense in the world.